Hey everybody, it is Madame Lusa, and yeah, for the first time on this LP, on this channel really like, in terms of like recording content, I am using my model. I'm down here in the bottom corner blocking the little text chat thing instead of the little blep emote that I was using before. And welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Last time around, he finished up everything to do in terms of Ifrit. We took out Ifrit. Yeah, that's honestly the main one that we did. I think we also did a lot of side quests, but I can't exactly remember. It's been a bit since I last recorded, to be completely honest. But here we are. Here we are in Western Lanoska. We are still taking a break from main story at Minfilia's suggestion. There are things here that I never did, and I want to start off by taking care of those things first. There isn't too much, thankfully, so we should not have to do a whole lot. But they are things that I have kind of held off on doing for a little bit. Not for any particular reason, just didn't feel up for it at the time. Anyway, Mimidoa. Constant carvings. Naldik and Vimil's veteran shipwright Mimidoa seeks someone to travel to Austrian's torch in his stead. What ye say? Nothing. Another initiate, eh? Initiate. What's it? Initiate, you say? Getting lots of initiates these days. Lots of initiates? What do you say? What day you say it was? Now I reckon this initiate's here looking for work. Is it work you seek? Okay? Well, you need enough friend, as I just happen to have a tat as one need tendon. A dear friend of mine roasting something or such is holed up in the lighthouse on this side of the grip. Used to be that I'd visit the lighthouse once see not. I hate to see how he was faring, sir. Please speak English, please. I do not know what you're saying right now. But me legs just ain't the same sense that gal gone and grabbed hold of him. I'd be careful if you. I'd be grateful if you could check up on the candle keep in my stead. Oh, and don't you be forgetting to take along 4 curved jackal fangs. Tell him they's from Mimidoa. He'll understand. Well, glad to know that some things haven't changed over here in Lanoska, such as me not being able to speak worth a damn. But yep, we got some jackals to go take out. We know how to do that by now, so I'll see you all once we have them. Alright, that's all of those jackal things gotten. That's what we needed. Now we are to head over in this direction, towards the lighthouse. Not gonna... hopefully not going to attract any of these jackals. God damn it. You know, I should have known it would have happened as soon as I said not to, but nope. Nope. I had hope. I had wished for hope. But here we are. And you are right behind there. Or right next to the actual lighthouse in question. Rustnez. It can get right lonesome up here all alone, with naught but the wind's chills to keep a man company. Some days I carve jackal fangs to help clear me head of the voices calling me back to the great blue. What's this? Mimidoa sent you, did he? Well, you tell the old man that he needn't waste his few last sons in this realm worrying about poor Rotson. Hey, I'll be carrying on as I always have, in the service of the sailors, alone till the day I die. Can I, one sec. I want to pet ya. I want to hug ya, or something. Where's what I'm looking for? Soothe. I think soothe works well. It'll be okay. I'm sure you won't be alone forever. Eh? Where'd you crawl in from? I don't recall sending for no initiates, eh? Lusaminia Chitana. I once knew a last name Lusaminia back when I served on the Cloud Dancer. She was a buxom young lass with its eyes as big and round as ogre pumpkins. You ain't her, though. No, those ain't quite right. And who are you again? Ah, got something to tell me, has he? Rusne. What's this mumbling milk's up whining about this time? No, let me guess. That he's lonely? Bah! Put a pair of warm women in his arms and other on his lap and he'll be right as rain. 'Tis what I do to help me forget what ails me. Not that old Mimi don't need much help with forgetting, mind ye. Might be that I'll send him up a few saucy strumpets this coming eve. Well, I think I got what that meant. You're gonna send gals to keep him company, I guess. I think that's what he meant. I sure hope so, because that's what I heard. But with that done, that is all the things immediately here in Morby Dry Docks. Surprised that it took me this long, honestly, to take care of all of them, especially when we were that close to being done. But that doesn't mean that we're completely out of the woods yet. After all, the lonesome fella had some quests that he needed doing as well. Also, hello there, you are really freaking big, and I know for a fact I cannot take you down. Not with this class, not with Rogue or anything else. So yeah, let's just keep our distance. I talked for so long that we were already at Austrian's torch. It's gonna be interesting doing this with the VTuber model, because I am not quite used to it, and also you won't see many like expression changes from me, at least for right now, just because I don't have a second monitor and can't keep an eye on things like that too much. But yeah, you. Rotsne. Stay with flowers. Plus the carve it, his help keep my head clear, a bit of company would ease the solitude. Truth is, with each turn of the sun, I creep ever closer to the brink of madness. All day and all night I dream of someone who might rescue me from this prison. Someone broad and hale, with skin the color of the sea, and eyes what suck you in like a maelstrom. Someone like Grimthoda. I've been enchanted by her sweet magic since I first saw her. A young lass from the Morby Dry Docks on patrol of the God's Grip. She smiled at me, but I was too head up inside by fear to meet her gaze. And now, since her promotion to head watch, she can't be bothered to make the climb. I would tell her how it is I feel, but my duties to the sailor. Wait, might be you could tell her for me. I'd make it worth your while. You can take her a night as Lonaska and Lilybell. You think he'd like that? I reckon she'd like that. Ain't met a woman what didn't like flowers. Flowers are very pretty. So, yeah. I can agree with you there. Well, let's go check in on Grimthoda. I don't know how she'll think about this, but hey. Better to, I guess, try and help him. And it's experience, so, yeah. Oh wait, first things first, I just realized I actually have to grab the flowers. I got sidetracked by what I thought he gave me the flowers. But nope, he did not. So let's find them. They should be right over here. Yep. One up there. So jump up. One hell of a flower if it's growing on a wall like that. Oh, hi there. No, don't do that. Just gotta take out these guys. I can see the other three along, or the other two along the wall there. Or, I guess not? Oh, I guess I only need to grab one of them. Well, hey. What works, works. And I'm happy about that. Now we bring things to Grimthorpe. A gift for me from the Candle Cave at Ocean's Torch, but I don't recall ever meeting anyone. Ah, Lenoska Lilybell. Yes, it's coming back to me now. Leih, I believe his name was. I remember specifically commenting on how I despised my patrols between the God's Grip and for the area is full of Lenoska Lilybells, and the terrible weeds always sent me at this. Oh no, we got the idea wrong. Well, I am flattered. I'm afraid I cannot return the gesture. As head watcher of the Morby Dry Docks, it's my responsibility to see that the peace is kept until the victory's christening. I simply haven't the time to pay would-be suitors my mind, no matter how desperate they may be. Though perhaps once this ship is complete, I could consider a climb up the peninsula. Perhaps. I mean, hey, that's better than I was expecting, to be honest. We'll take it, and that was indeed enough to get us to level 15. That's what I was hoping for. So, with those two quests done, that's enough for us to go ahead and do the next set of archer quests. Let's do just that. Here we are back at the guild. Lucien, it's time to... What? No. Hello there, Lucien. What do you have for training today? It pleases me to see how you have grown as an archer. Plainly, you have taken my counsel to heart and learned to see with your own eyes. I would now have you discover what it means to behold things from a different standpoint. You will recall Leih Alipo, your senior in the guild. I have given you over to her for this lesson. Speak with her and do so as she bids. Alright. Hello there, Leih. How you doing, wonderful cat girl person? I've been expecting you, Lusaminia. Shall we get on with it then? First, a quick review. Remember how the Bowmaster had you seek out and destroy targets throughout the city? Well, I would have you do the same. This time, however, you will need to venture outside the gate. I'm sure you've realized this by now, but there is no guarantee of safety within the 12 Wood. As you search, you should take care to mind your surroundings. You won't have the luxury of focusing solely on your quarry this time. You'll have to keep your eyes peeled for potential threats as well. That said, your objective is to destroy the target alone, to avoid unnecessary combat and maintain a safe distance from any hostile creatures you encounter. Should you come under attack, take to your heels, risking direct confrontation only if you can't outrun your pursuers. The targets are hidden in the central shroud. As before, use the heavy shot technique to destroy each one with a single arrow. Go well, Lusaminia. Simple enough. We are still a trainee overall in the ways of a bow, even though I at my heart am not. But It is Central Shroud that you wanted to go to, and I see exactly where they are. Over that direction. Well, see you all there. Alright, here we are. And I can indeed see where the targets are. I just need to be careful. I'm gonna just try and be careful not to get the Yarden triggered. It's fine. They're level 7. We're level 15. They are no match for us at this point. I just did not want to have to deal with them. Alright, and there's one up there. Another there. That's all 3 that was over in this little area. And, oh! Hello there, Hornet Swarms, and I am gonna take care. One sec. But yeah, those are things for our hunting log. In terms of hunting log, I know it's been a little bit since we've really, I think, focused at all on that. Don't worry, I plan to do a lot of that in a little bit. I just have some guild quests that I want to do for certain guilds first. Because reasons. Trust me though, it will make sense in a little bit. It's going to be one of the last things we do before we continue on with the main story this time around. And bam! So, I'm going to keep an eye out for any more Hornet Swarms. Ah, right there. Thankfully, they seem to be in the general direction that we want to be in as well. So, hey, works out. Also need to remember to trigger Raging Strike before I attack. Seems to be something that I'm not the best at. But it's fine. We are more than capable of taking them out. And I can see some of the targets. Real quickly though, we need one last Hornet Swarm before we are done with that little part of the log. There we are. I will be taking care of basically them for all the classes we currently have going together, I guess is the best way to put it. Yeah. You'll all see what I mean in a little bit. There's another one right there. Come on. And another somewhere around here. Seems. Where it be? Where it be? Ah! I see it now. And bam. And that's all of them. Nice. Now we just have to head back to Aleppo. I shall see you all there. Something I overall forgot to mention is I did some things with the Culinary and Armorers Guild. Not so much the Fishers Guild, but yeah. I leveled those up a decent bit. I'm gonna focus on those a little later though, because I want to spend this episode, because words hard. Dirk need help. What are words? I want to focus on Archer and one other class today in terms of progression. Well, you made short work of those targets. I must say, it seems who've learned to seek your prey without being preyed upon. Let's continue then. I have a mind to give you more practical experience. And we received a request just recently, which I think will provide the perfect opportunity. It seems tree slugs and vultures have been congregating in ever-increasing numbers in the vicinity of the honey yard, causing no end of trouble for the locals. We've been tasked with culling the beasts. This request comes direct from Stillglade Fane. When the wood whalers and God's Quiver cannot spare the horses to attend to such matters, the conjurers often turn to us for help. And before you ask, there's good reason why they would rather not see to this particular task themselves. The creatures in question possess abilities which can cause problems for the magically inclined. But that's quite enough about conjurers' troubles. Lucienne taught you how to discern an enemy's key traits, did she not? Well, now you'll need to do so while maintaining additional awareness, lest you be overrun. Consider this a comprehensive review of our lessons and mine own. Your orders are as follows. Head out into the East Shroud and there put down 8 tree slugs and 8 vultures. Using all the skills you have acquired thus far, good hunting, Lusaminia. You got it. Let's see here. I don't remember exactly which shroud was it. East Shroud. Okay, I was correct about that. Well, let's go then. To the East Shroud with us. The area we need to head to in order to find what we want is to the left of the 8th right, here in East Shroud. So, remembering to use Raging Strike, yeah, we gotta take out these vultures. And there's 8 of them, so I am not gonna make you wait through all of them. If I somehow get a level up from these, I'll, of course, let you all know, but until then, yeah, I'll see you all in a little bit. And then, right next to where along with where the vultures are, also seem to be some tree slugs. In fact, there's some vultures in this fate here, I see. I think it's worth her taking part in this fate because of that. Worth the experience, and I mean, hey, no one else seems to be around to do it, so someone has to help out these people. So, yep, gonna get a decent amount more experience and definitely a level up from doing all this. I shall see you all once that is done. There we go. All taken care of. In fact, had Leih, or Leia? I don't know. I haven't been saying her name right this entire time. I haven't been saying most characters' names right this entire time, and I shall not stop. Miss Alipo. There we go. That works. It is done. Judging by your smug expression, I'd say you've acquired a feel for maneuvering to exploit enemy weaknesses whilst covering your own. Vultures are wont to keep their opponents at wing's length, and their attacks will send you flying. Solution for this is simple. Maneuver to the rear. Tree slugs, on the other hand, have an annoying knack of disrupting spellcasting with their secretions. As such, you would do well to keep the creatures away from any mages in your party. Needless to say, good positioning is the key to success in battle. Which is why it is absolutely essential that you know your target's traits. The knowing of these traits is a fundamental part of hunting. Before the keeper of the moot who conceived of archery, they dwelt not in the city but the forest. For my people, hunting was a way of life. Huh. In hindsight, I suppose this was more a lesson on hunting than archery. Still, Lucienne knows well my path. That was her intent. Hunting, too, is an art. Before I came to Gridania, I never gave it much thought. But the more I think of home, the more I begin to realize. Forgive me. I'm not given to fits of sentiment. Truly, forget I said anything. But do not forget that a hunter must recognize her prey's weakness and strike swiftly when the opportunity presents itself. That concludes the lesson. Now I suggest you pay Lucienne a visit. She is doubtless eager to hear from you. You got it. It is good to see you, Lusaminia. I hope you have learned much from Leih. You, adventurer, is it true? You're the one who slew the tree slugs and vultures. How dare she entrust the security of our people into the hands of a stranger? I knew that Mikote was reckless, but she is downright irresponsible. Shame on her. Did I not warn you that it was folly to suffer that woman's presence in our guild, Lucien? Every time she wastes an arrow on game, she drags our noble art back into the darkness. Aye, and this girl too. She is an embarrassment to us all. That is quite enough, Silver. Your skill with the bow is undeniable, as is your love for our nation. Yet there is much and more you have yet to learn about archery. Lusaminia has matured greatly in the short time that she has been with us. You know this to be true. I suggest you come to terms with Lusaminia's presence here. You will be giving her next lesson, after all. Unless, of course, you have any objections. Good. As for you, Lusaminia, I would have you devote yourself wholly to training ahead of your lesson with Silver. Suffice it to say, he will not be an easy instructor to impress. On that, we can agree. Don't worry, I'll show that... Fuck. What? That I'm better than he thinks I am. Before I do that, I guess just switch a few things around. There we go. That's becoming ever more full from all the things I've done. One sec. Sort. Yeah, I guess that's fair. That works. Anyway. I think we're ready for our lesson with Silver. Welcome back, Lusaminia. I trust you have been keeping your nose to the grindstone. As I mentioned when last we spoke, you will train under Silver's tutelage today. Put aside your misgivings and avail yourself of his wealth of experience. Go now, present yourself before him. Alright. Hello there, you fuck. How you doing today? I see it was too much to hope that you would not return. The others believe that you have potential, but I am not as easily convinced. Like so many adventurers, you have not the faintest inkling of what it means to be an archer. And how could you? Archery is the proud tradition of the Wildwood Elizin. The essence of this art, to read one's enemy, has been instilled in us over centuries. In that time, we have defended this great nation against every imaginable foe, granting us insight which you will never possess. Can you recognize the subtle signs that betray a coming action? No? Can you accurately predict an opponent's movement? No. Can you read your foe's intentions at a glance? No. And can such things be learned by one who knows nothing of our tradition? No. It is only out of respect for Lucien that I have agreed to teach you. Go to the east route and seek out the targets hidden there, but do not presume that his will be as easy as before. As I told you, the ability to read one's enemies is fundamental to archery. Yet the traits set by my colleagues do not require you to do this. Mine will. The target hits you seek will have been well hidden, and I do mean hidden. In the midst of the region rife with savage beasts, they will play the part of your enemies. In the likely event that you spy a target, your limited range will necessitate that you slip past its bestial guardians prior to take aim. A feat I consider beyond you. Huh? What is that frown? Perhaps you who are thinking about that the Mikote set you a similar task. You are wrong. She asks merely that you consider where your foes are. I demand that you discern precisely where they will be. Now then, will you go about this? Observe them closely and discern their characteristics. Learn to read their movements and recognize patterns in their behavior. If it has eyes, let it not see you. If it has ears, let it not hear you. Be neither where it is nor where it means to be. Thereby pass unnoticed. But enough talk. Whether or not you heed my counsel is your decision. I will shed no tears should you fail. And I shall not hold back from laughing when I had come back. And actually, no, he probably won't laugh. He'll call it a fluke or something. Whatever, we'll prove it. We'll prove that we are worthy of being here. Oh, okay, well, on my way to find said targets, which I see are up there, we have lemurs here that we need for a hunting log. Once again, I guess we are partaking more in Miss Alapo's tradition than that is Silver's. But hey, whatever. We need 4 of those, and I see that there are archery things up in the trees. So 1 sec. Bam. There we go. Now for you. We seem to be taking you all out rather fast, so that's good. And nice. Take out you. That's level 17. Oh. I was not expecting that. 1 sec. I'm gonna take care of the lemurs real quickly, wherever they may be. Because they should be around in this area. Right? Come on. Leave me alone, please. Leave me alone! It's fine. It's fine. We got this. We are more than capable. And bam. Bam. And there. We're free of them. Well, they're not the lemurs, but they are something that we need, I guess. So, hey there, goblin hunters. You are our next target. They have a long-range attack, as you can see right there. So, keep an eye on that. They do not need to be right next to you in order to attack you. Thankfully, I know what I'm doing. Nice. And that is everything for them. So now, take out you. Where is the other? Oh! Hello there. Thought you could step by me, eh? I'm gonna take care of these last 2 lemurs real quickly, and then I'll see you all, back at where the next target is. One of them is right across from the lemur, so hey, that works out for us. Oh, 2 of them in fact. One's right there. The other's there. We've actually already taken out a decent chunk of this little hunting log that we have here, hey. Yeah. There's a lot still. There's a lot still that we haven't taken care of. But yeah, we're making a decent progress on here, and this isn't even when I expected to really take care of most of these things. Anyways, on to the... Oh! We actually took care of all the targets. I thought there was more. Well, I guess that just shows Silver that we are more capable than he thought we were. He'll probably still just pass it up as being immovable targets and nothing else. Hello there, Silver. So you have returned. A passable performance for an adventurer, but the bare minimum for any archer. I carry with me generations of wildwood tradition, a tradition built upon the bones of the many outsiders who tried to take what is ours. It was my ancestors who first learned to conceal their presence and fight from the shadow, to hold the enemy at a distance and to protect the weak. All of it, everything was... This is a waste. You cannot understand. But if you are so intent upon following in the footsteps of my people, I bid you go to the North Shroud. Ixali's scouts have been sighted near the river, west of Itat's Spire. And unless you are entirely ignorant of Gridanian history, I need not explain that Active aggression is part of a centuries-old conflict. The minions do not matter. It is their leader, Nezil Catlin, the Violator, who must fall. He commands the scouts, and will be well guarded. Yet he stands upon hostile grounds, with birdmen and not walls for protection. If you are diligent and determined, you can slip through their defenses and slay their leader. This is the art of the Gridanian archer. Embrace the wisdom I have bestowed upon you, and the fight will be short. If you receive the deed done, adventurer, I will take it as a proof of your commitment to us, and labor no more to drive you from the guild. Now go. You got it. Our destination takes us over in this direction, near the northernmost part of the Northern Shroud. So, as I allow this individual to take care of this fate over here, I shall just make my way on by. Oh, you're already dealing with the Exali. Well, I guess we're technically going to be helping them, considering that we're entering an instance in which we're probably going to take out Exali. Let's do it. See here. Ah! That's where they be. Now then, I doubt we're gonna be able to just slip past, right? Yeah. We're not gonna just be able to slip past. So let's try and avoid fighting as many enemies as possible. Take out you first. Then you. Bam. Bam. And there we go. And take out you. Bam. There we go. Oh, we were spotted. It's fine. We got this. Nice. Across this little area over here. And you can see their nameplate over there in the distance, just barely. Merodon the Melder. Exile in my force? Not if I have anything to say about it. I shall assist you, adventurer. Alright, glad to have you on our side. Let's take them all out. And start, I guess, with the ones attacking us. Bloodletter. Poison arrow. Wear the leader's magics. Maintain a safety distance. You got it. Don't worry, I'm an archer. Keeping my distance is what I do. Or at least what I try to do. And take out you. And bam. There we go. And bam. Now we just gotta take out the leader, and thankfully that shouldn't be anywhere near as bad as any of the other ones. Or, okay. I guess you first. Since you want to go down with your leader so badly. Strike. Bam. Bam. Alright. We just gotta keep our distance from their leader because they're casting water for reasons of lowering our evasion. Not that it would matter much, but still, it's the thought that counts. Showing that we have the ability to understand basic game mechanics. There we are. And now, we just reported to Silver. I must say, I was expecting a bit more. But, whatever. We've done what we've had to do. It is done, Silver. Your home is safe. Even now, I struggle to credit the sentry his reports. Yet here you are, and Nezil Catelyn the Violator is no more. That's a goddamn adventure. That a goddamn adventurer should be. He's so. Only the great Lusaminia herself could you have survived. But even though it was pure luck, I will keep my word, Lusaminia. Should you stay or should you go, I care not. You have completed the task and are no longer my responsibility. Go now to Lucienne. She will doubtless wish to lavish you with praise. Huh? Oh, you'll get no more from me. Off with you. As much of an ass as he is, it is fun listening to him try and be, you know, a Twitter user. I am given to understand that you single-handedly drove off an Exali scouting party, and that you did so with precision and guile. How exactly was that training, Lucienne? Lusaminia is just an adventurer. Silvera thrust her into the jaws of the enemy in the hopes that she wouldn't come back. And when, against all expectation, she did come back, the stubborn R still refused to acknowledge her skill. Is that truly your impression? Well, yes, he said it was pure luck. Mere noise. Silvera sees his Lusaminia skills, of that I have no doubt. Did you not mark that hurt the way he covered his mouth when he uttered the words? It is a habit of his to do so on those occasions when his tongue and heart are in disagreement. For all of his skill at reading the idiosyncrasies of others, he has yet to recognize his own. Impressive work, Lusaminia. You have applied yourself to Leih's and Silvera's lessons and demonstrate your command of the core concepts. You are now an archer in your own right. Allow me to teach you something to commemorate this accomplishment. Repelling shot is an advanced technique that enables an archer to evade attacks whilst continuing to fire upon her target. Use wisely. It can grant you a brief respite in the heat of battle. I have faith that, with regular practice, you will learn how best to employ it to your advantage. Remember your senior's lessons as you strive for that true mastery. And with us grabbing, yeah, I'll take a cool hat. I'll take a hat that does not look dumb, I think. At least I hope this doesn't look dumb. Only one way to find out. Let's put it on. And, oh! Level up. I think that's level 18. And we didn't just get Repelling Shot. We got Quick Nook. This is a cone attack. That just, everyone that's basically in front of us is a fuck you in particular. Repelling Shot, on the other hand, we can't show that right now, but that's an attack that sends you out of range of melee attacks, to put it simply. So I am going to real quickly mess with I'm gonna mess with some things real quickly.